Good morning, you two. I hope you're all okay. Today we are going to do some work all about money, and we have been doing money in school. But first of all, we're going to do a quick starter. Okay, so you will need a piece of paper, squared paper if you've got it, if not, don't worry, and a pencil. And you are going to have a go at filling in the missing numbers. Okay, and they're all to do with number bonds to 20. Pause the video here and have a go at filling in the missing numbers in the calculations. Off you go. Okay, well done everyone. Let's check them. So the first one, 12 add something equals 20. You should have put 12 in your head and counted on, and you would have worked out that 12 add 8 is 20. Well done. Okay, the next one, something add 16 equals 20. What do I add to 16 to get 20? Super, that's right, you do. You add 4. So if you've got 4, give yourself a tiny tick. The next one, 9 add 11. What's 9 add 11? Super, you're right, it is 20. Okay, now for some subtraction. So 20 take away something is 13. What's that something? Well done, that's right, it is 7. 20 subtract 7 is 13. You've got that, give yourself a tiny tick. And the last one, you could have used your fact family to help you. 20 subtract 7 equals 13. Well done, everyone. Okay, today we are going to be looking at money again. Now, we've been doing money in school, so let's have a recap. What coins can you see? I would like you to get a piece of paper, and on the piece of paper, I would like you to write down the coins that you can see. Remember the pound sign and the pence symbol, please. Pause the video here so you've got time to do this. Off you go. Okay, let's check. The first coin, the large gold and silver coin, you should have put £2 with the pound sign before the number 2. Well done if you spotted that. The next gold and silver coin, the smaller pound coin, you should have put £1. And well done if you remembered your pound symbol before the number. Okay, let's have a look at the pence coins. Okay, the small silver pence coin, what is that? Does anyone know? Well done, that's right, it is the 5 pence coin. So if you put 5p, give yourself a tiny tick. Well done. Okay, the large bronze coin. What's a large bronze coin? Well done, that's right, it is the 2 pence coin. And remember, the pence symbol goes after the number. Okay, the next one. The round silver coin. What's the round silver coin worth? Well done, that's right, it is 10p. So if you've got 10p, give yourself a tiny tick. And the last silver coin. What's the last silver coin that you can see? Well done, that's right, it is the 20 pence coin. Well done, everyone. Okay, I would like you to have a go at spot the difference. So here I've got Ron and Whitney. And they're playing spot the difference. So you've got Whitney's picture in the first box at the top and then Ron's picture underneath. Can you pause the video and spot the differences in the picture? Off you go. Okay, let's check. Let's see if you can spot all the differences. So we've got Ron and Whitney, and they were playing spot the difference. And this was Whitney's picture, and this was Ron's picture. Okay, and we needed to spot the difference. So let's see if you spotted them all. So Whitney's got a pound coin, Ron's got a pound coin, Whitney's got a bike, Ron's got a bike, Whitney's got a 50p here, but Ron's got a 50p here and a 50p here. So here is one of the differences because Whitney hasn't got two 50p, she's only got one. Then we've got a barrel and a barrel. Then we've got three little pieces and three little pieces down here. We've got a bag and a bag, a 2p and a 2p. But Ron also has this coin here. Can you tell me what this coin is? Well done, that's right, it is a pound coin. So Ron has a pound coin and a 50p extra to Whitney. So Ron has £1 and 50p. It is different. £1 50p difference between the two. So Ron has a lot more, doesn't he? Has a lot more money. Whitney has £1 50p and a 2p, so she has £1 52, whereas Ron has £1, £2, £3, because we know 50 add 50 is 100 and 100 pennies is the same as a pound, £3 and 2p. So Ron has a lot more. The difference between the two is £1 50. Well done if you spotted the differences in the two pictures. Okay, so today's target is to find the difference. I can find the difference. And to do that, you will need to recognise coins, which I know you all can. You will need to understand what the difference means, and we're going to be working on that this lesson. And you will need to count on. Okay, I know you can all do this, and I know you are all capable. So let's have a listen, find out what I mean by finding the difference, and then have a go. Okay, so here I've got Ron and Whitney. Ron has got a certain amount of money, and Whitney's also got a certain amount of money. What's the difference between what Ron has and what Whitney has? Have a think. Okay, you can see that Ron has less coins than Whitney. Ron has a pound coin and a 20p coin. Whitney also has a pound coin and a 20p coin. But she also has two more coins. She has a 5p and a 2p, and I know that 5p and 2p is 7p, so I know that Whitney has 7p more than Ron. That is the difference between Whitney and Ron. Whitney has 7p more than Ron. Well done if you spotted that. Okay, now it's your turn. So you will need your piece of paper ready. I would like you to work out how much money Ron has in this picture and how much money Whitney has in this picture. Pause the video here and have a go at counting the money up for Ron, counting the money up for Whitney, and writing their two amounts on your piece of paper. Off you go. Okay, let's check. So I can see that Ron has a 50p, a 10p, 5p and a 2p. What's 50 add 10p? Well done, that's right, it is 60p. So 60p add 5p, I know is 65p. 65p add the 2p is 67p. So I know that Ron has 67p. If you've got 67p for Ron, give yourself a tiny tick. If you haven't, please change it. Okay, and then we've got Whitney. Whitney has a 50p, a 5p and a 2p. So I can see that Whitney has 57p. If you've got 57p, give yourself a tiny tick. If you haven't, please change it. Now, I need to work out the difference between what Whitney has and what Ron has. How much extra does Ron have? How much more money does Ron have than Whitney? Pause the video here and see if you can work out the difference between the two. Off you go. Okay, so we know that Ron has 67p and Whitney has 57p, and I wanted to know the difference. I wanted to know how much more money Ron had than Whitney. And I can see that Ron had a 10p coin, which Whitney didn't have. Ron had 10p more than Whitney. Now I could have done this without seeing the pictures of the coins. If I knew that Ron had 67 and Whitney had 57p, I could have counted on. So I could have put 57p in my head and I could have counted on until I got to Ron's amount, until I got to 67p. Let's do it together. Everyone put 57p in your head and get your fingers ready to count. 57p in our head and we're counting on until we get to 67. Ready? 57's in our head. 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, and you should have 10 fingers up, 10p. There was a difference of 10p between how much Whitney had and how much Ron had. Okay, so I counted on to find the difference. Well done, everyone. Okay, now it's your turn. I want you to find the difference between two amounts. So I've got a beach ball, that is 50p, and a bucket and spade, which is 57p. I want you to find the difference. How much more money is the bucket and spade than the beach ball? What's the difference between the two numbers? So remember, you will need to count on. So you will need to put the smallest number in your head, the 50p, and count on your fingers until you get to the largest amount, the 57p. Remember, if the number's in our head, it can't also be on our fingers. Pause the video here and have a go at working out the difference between the beach ball and the bucket and spade. Off you go. Okay, let's check. We need to work out the difference between 50p and 57p. So everybody put 50p in your head. And we are going to count on until we get to 57p. You ready? 50's in our head. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. And you should have 7 fingers up. You should have counted that there is a difference of 7p between the two amounts. The bucket and spade is 7p more than the beach ball. So well done if you found out that 7p is the difference between the two amounts. Let's have another go. Okay, so this time I've got a lollipop, which is 38p, and a bag of sweets, which is 46p. I want to know what the difference is between the two amounts. Remember, count on in your head using your fingers. Okay, find out how much more the sweets are in comparison to the lollipop. What's the difference between the two amounts? Pause the video here and have a go. Okay, let's check. Well done if you found out that the difference is 8p. You should have put 38p in your head and counted on from 38 until you got to 46. So well done if you got that right. Okay, this time a water bottle is 85p and a can of pop is 91p. I would like you to find the difference. Pause the video here so you've got time to work it out. Okay, let's check. You should have worked out that the difference between the water and the pop is 6p. So well done if you put 85 in your head and counted on until you got to 91 and worked out that the difference was 6p. Okay, this time it says a ball is 40p, a racket is 70p. What is the difference in price? So it's exactly the same. It's going to take me a long time if I count in ones from 40 all the way until I get to 70. So I can count in tens, and we know how to count in tens. So everybody put 40 in your head and count on in tens until you get to 70. How much more is 70p than 40p? Pause the video here and have a go. Okay, you should have worked out that the difference between the ball and the racket in price was 30p. So well done if you did. You should have put 40p in your head and counted on in your tens. Are you ready? 50, 60, 70. And I know I'm counting in tens and I've got 3 fingers up, so it must be 30p. Well done, everyone. Okay, this time I've got a yo-yo, and the yo-yo is 45p, and a squishy toy is 55p. What's the difference in price? Pause the video here and have a go. Well done if you worked out that the difference between the yo-yo and the squishy is 10p. Well done, everyone. Okay, the next one's a little bit more tricky, but I know you can do it because I know you can count in tens from any number. Remember, we just add another 10, but the ones digit doesn't change. So, you ready? A round push pop toy, so a poppet, is 39p. But a unicorn push pop toy, so a unicorn poppet, is 59p. What's the difference in price? Pause the video here and have a go. Well done, everyone, if you worked out that the difference in price is 20p. You should have put 39p in your head and counted on in tens until you got to 59p, because I have noticed that the 9, the ones digit, stays the same and the 10 has just increased. So I'm going to count in tens from 39p until I get to 59. You ready? 39, 49, 59. And I've added 10 twice. I've added 2 tens, so I know the difference in price is 20p. Well done, everyone. Okay, a challenge for you all. A lollipop is £1 and 10p, but an ice cream is £1 and 15p. What's the difference? Pause the video here and have a go. Okay, let's check. I can see that both the lollipop and the ice cream have pounds and pence in them, and I can see that they have the same amount of pounds. They both have a pound, but the lollipop is £1 and 10p, and the ice cream is £1 and 15p. So I know that the difference between the lollipop and the ice cream is 5p, because I know if I've got 10p, because the lollipop's £1 and 10p, and then a 15 pence amount, I know that to get from 10 to 15p I'd need to add 5. So I know that the difference between the lollipop and the ice cream is 5p. Well done if you got that right. Okay, last job. I've got 2 characters, Jack and Whitney. Who has the most money? Is it Jack or Whitney? And how much more money do they have? Pause the video here and have a go. Okay, so I can see that Jack has 60p and Whitney has 68p. And I can see that Whitney has more money than Jack. She has the most money. Now I can also see that Whitney has 8p more than Jack, because Whitney has 68 and Jack only has 60. And if I put 60p in my head and count on till I get to Whitney to 68p to find the difference, I would find out that Whitney has 8p more. So if I want to find out how much more money someone has than somebody else, that is also finding the difference between the two. Okay? Well done, everyone. Well done, everyone. You've worked really hard. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.